I'm Mamoru Sasaki, 27. I've got two brothers, the older one is 31 and the younger one is 27. I live with my parents at the moment.
Ouch!
You okay, Dad?
My hips. They hurt so bad.
Lay down, let me give you a massage.
Oh, that feels amazing. You're a lifesaver, Mamoru. You're the best son ever.
Yeah.
Oh.
2 years ago, Dad injured his legs. He could still walk and stuff, but he was having trouble going up and down stairs. So I bought a condo near the station and told them to move in with me. My older brother got married about a year ago and had kids. My younger brother also got married a few months back. I was the only one that wasn't married. I got a girlfriend and I'm thinking about asking her to marry me soon, but I don't know. My parents might miss me. Then, one cold winter day, my little brother showed up. He said his company went out of business. Sorry to ask, but can I stay here for a while? Until I get a new job.
You've got some extra rooms. Come on in.
Thank you.
My little brother graduated from a good college, and he had all kinds of credentials, so I'm sure he'll get a new job soon. Hey man, thanks for doing this. Of course, no need to rush. You can stay here as long as you like. Thanks. You going somewhere? Yeah, I gotta go abroad for a few months. I'm trying to expand the business. Look after Mom and Dad for me, will you? Sure.
Is there anything I can do to help? Oh, Mickey, thank you. Of course, it's the least I can do. Oh, thanks. Mamoru is going away on a business trip, and my husband, he can't move around much, so you're a lifesaver. Good to hear. By the way, your son, he dropped out of college, right? What does he do? Yeah, he dropped out his junior year, I think. His classmate started a business, and he started helping him. Then work just took over, I guess. He said he didn't have time for college anymore. Oh, I see. So he doesn't even have a college degree? Psst, what a loser. They must be really disappointed in him. I mean, he's almost 30 years old. Why is he living with his parents? I'm gonna try and get him kicked out. Then we'll move in with them for good, and maybe someday they'll give us the condo.
The next day, I headed to the airport for my business trip. Later! See ya! I was worried about my parents at first, but my little brother was there with his wife, so I'm sure they'll be fine. Then, 3 months later... Hey, you're back! Wow, what the... What are you doing here? Hey, man, you asked us to help around the house.
Oh, all you guys do is make a mess. Oh, whatever. It's nice to have company.
Sorry, Mom. Hello, thanks for helping out.
Look, it's the college dropout. Why did he have to come back? Yeah, what a loser.
Huh? What did they just say to me?
Mamoru, you're back. Come on, have a beer with me.
Here you go, sir. Drink up.
Thanks.
Here you go. Welcome home.
What the? They're nice all of a sudden? My brother's wives, they were acting all weird. What happened? They weren't like this before. Whenever I was alone with them, they said really mean things to me.
Mamoru, you're not going away for a while, right? Oh, thank goodness.
What do you mean?
After you left, Mickey stopped helping me around the house. I had to do everything on my own. And your older brother's wife started coming over, and they even told me to look after their kids for them. I'm not running a daycare here.
What? Seriously?
Yeah. Dad was happy to see his grandkids at first, but they come here almost every day, so... And they always hang out in the living room. It got kind of awkward.
Why didn't you say anything?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't want to make things more awkward. You think you can talk to them? Please?
Of course. I'm gonna have a chat with them. No worries.
Oh, thank you, Mamoru. You're a lifesaver. You'd make a great husband someday. You got a girlfriend, right?
How did she know? Then, that evening, I got a call from my dad while I was still at work.
The two wives, they're fighting. It's getting out of control.
What? I asked my colleagues to cover for me and ran back home. They were still fighting when I got back. Hey, what happened? No idea, I just got here too.
Your husband is the youngest. My husband is their oldest son, so back off. We are their favorite, not you guys. But we live here. You don't.
Settle down, you two. What are you fighting for?
You're hoping they'll give you the condo, aren't you? Not on my watch.
Huh?
Ugh, screw you. They care about us. That's why they're letting us live here.
Wait, they're fighting over the condo?
Wait. Is that why she started coming over?
Hold on. Mamoru lives here too. You realize that, right?
Screw him. He's a college dropout. He's a loser. What kind of grown man lives with his parents? He's almost 30 years old. Yeah, move out already? We'll take it from here.
He dropped out, sure, but he got into the best college in the country.
Huh? So what? That doesn't matter. Yeah, and he's still single. Does he even have a job? Kick him out of the house already.
What are you talking about? Mamoru is a vice president of a company. He dropped out of college to focus on his business.
Vice president?
Yeah. I've been doing this for 6 years now. Back in college, my classmate started a business, and he asked me to help out. So I decided to join him. The business was a big hit. About a year later, my classmate asked me to come work for him. Will you come work for me? You'll have to quit school, but I know you can do this. But I need your help. Okay. I was in my junior year at the time, but I decided to drop out and focus my time and energy on the business. It was a tough call to make, but I think it was a good decision. A few years later, he made me vice president, and I met someone through work too, so life was good. Not sure why they looked down on me like that, but...
Whatever. It's probably a small company. My husband probably makes more than him, but I guess that's better than being unemployed. Ugh, shut up. He'll get a job soon.
I hate to admit this, but Mamoru makes much more than I do. Oh, hey, you're home. Not sure what you two are talking about, but Mamoru bought this condo with his own money. It's under his name, you know?
What? Wait, didn't you tell them?
No, why would I? I didn't think it was relevant.
So that's why you were doing all this. What's wrong with you? You should be here looking for a job to help out your husband. Instead, you stay home all day doing nothing. And you, look after your own kid. This isn't a daycare.
Wait, what? Hold on. I think we should all talk. That's actually why I called you here today.
What the hell is wrong with you? Come here now. We gotta talk.
Same. Let me talk to my wife first. Okay. So, they thought this condo was under my dad's name. That's why they were pretending to be nice to him, hoping he'd give them the condo. They thought they were set for life, so they brought all kinds of stuff too. Almost all their savings were gone. I'm gonna have a long talk with her. Then, they left. 6 months later, my little brother left his wife. A year later, my older brother left his wife and took his kid with him. He tried to make it work for his daughter, but his wife was out of control. He had no choice. Then, a few months later, I asked my girlfriend to marry me.
Hello, I'm Sachi Nishimura. I work with Mamoru. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your view on money? Yeah, tell us. Are you the greedy type?
Hey, stop it, you two!
Mamoru, I don't want you making the same mistakes we did. Yeah, we just want to make sure. Shut up, it's not like that. I guess it's hard for them to trust women after what happened with their wives. It's understandable, I guess.
My name is Tsukasa Iwasaki, 26 years old. I'm a member of a tennis club at work, and we're gonna have a barbecue next week on our day off. I heard that family members are allowed to attend, but can my fiance join us? We're planning to get married next year.
Yeah, you are more than welcome. Iwasaki's fiance, huh? I'm looking forward to saying hello to her.
Thank you. There's a barbecue at my company next weekend, and they told me I could bring your families and loved ones. You want to come?
Really? I'd love to.
I'm glad, because you said you were interested in where I work.
Oh, but I have this scar on my face. Won't it scare people off?
Don't worry about that.
But if I cause trouble for you, Tsukasa...
Don't worry, you've never caused me any trouble before, and never will.
Tsukasa... Yeah, I want to come.
Totomi has a scar on her face. It's from a cut on the rocky shore where she saved an elementary school boy from drowning in the river during her senior year of high school. junior year of high school. Katomi, are you okay?
Tsukasa! I got an ugly cut.
Ugly cut? Just the fact that you're safe and sound is all that matters to me.
But it's going to leave a mark. So, let's break up.
What are you talking about? It takes a lot of courage to jump into a river and save someone's life. I'm proud of you, Katomi.
I thought they wouldn't survive if I went to call an adult, but every time I look in the mirror, I'm surprised at myself.
I don't know if I can tell you not to worry about it, but I don't care even if it leaves a scar. But does it hurt? Are you okay?
It doesn't hurt anymore, but if you don't like it, you can always tell me. I'll break up with you then.
Katomi, I like you because you're cheerful, energetic, and courageous. That's why no matter what anyone says, I want to be with you forever.
Tsukasa, thanks. That makes me really happy.
I know you might have a hard time, but let's get along as well as possible without worrying about it. I'll be right beside you to support you.
Yeah, I didn't actually want to leave you. I like you so much and I want you to stay by my side.
Don't worry, I won't leave you. There is no one better than you, Katomi. After that, Katomi, who loves children, chose to become a nursery school teacher, which had always been her dream. Compared to when she was first injured, the scars on her face have faded, but even with makeup, the scars are still visible. Nevertheless, Katomi was still cheerful and positive as she continued on the path to her dream. A few years ago, you've always said you wanted to be a nursery school teacher.
Kids are really honest, so I think everyone will ask about the scar. Adults don't ask me because in consideration for me. But I feel like a purity of a child is what would train and rehabilitate my heart.
You're right. I bet kids would be really straightforward.
Monster, scary! I'm sure they'll say that. But even if they get scared of me, I'm sure they'll understand if we spend time together. I bet we'll get along well.
I love that about you, Katomi. Since then, Katomi has fulfilled her dream and become a nursery school teacher. It's not all fun and games, but she's enjoying herself. I was able to get a job at a well-known company around here, and we were spending our time supporting each other as usual. On the day of the barbecue, this is my fiance, Katomi.
What? Are you Iwasaki's fiancé? That's not what I expected at all.
The one with a nasty smile on her face is Mika Morizono, a colleague of mine. She once asked me to go out with her when I was in my second year at the company, but I turned her down, saying I have a fiancé.
I thought Iwasaki was dating a beautiful woman with a nice face, because you're highly educated, in a top department, loved by everyone, and good at your job.
I am a graduate of a national university, and thankfully I received an early job offer at my current company. I'm also assigned to the planning and sales department, which is known as a flashy department within the company. I've been dating Katomi since high school, and I don't think there's a better woman in the world than her, which is why I proposed to her.
What? Aren't I so much better than her? I have better skin and a better style.
No, that's not the point.
Can you even see her as a woman in the first place?
What did you just say?
Tsukasa, it's fine. It's true. I have a big scar on my face and I'm not pretty.
Katomi, you are beautiful and...
I'm a nursery school teacher, and I've been nicknamed Ghost Teacher by the kids at school.
That's hilarious. From a child's point of view, you are like a scary ghost. I bet they're like, is it Halloween?
But kids are pure, so even if I look like a ghost, they'll understand that I'm not scary if they give me enough time.
What?
Now I get along with everyone, and I get healed by them.
Well, as you say, children are simple and pure, which means they're easy to fool, right?
No, it's not like that.
Morizono-san, will you please cut it out?
What? Did I say something rude?
If Katomi's face bothers you so much, why don't you go over there? It's not nice to hear you talk about my precious fiance like that.
Huh. Well, I don't really care about Iwasaki-san. I'm not interested anymore.
Then why are you coming at me like this?
I was just trying to say hello. I've been doing well with Chief Amano lately. Chief Amano is way more elite than Iwasaki-san, and he's on track to success, so he has a very promising future. A woman like Kotomi is just right for Iwasaki-san.
Ha! Ha! That scar! Are you Katomi-san by any chance?
What?
It's me, Shota, the one you helped before!
What? No way! That's Shota?
Could it be? Are you the one Katomi saved at the river? Yes! Thank you so much for that time! It was the boy who almost drowned in the river who approached Katomi. He bowed deeply when he saw Katomi's face. I'm sorry! I apologize for leaving a scar on your precious face!
It's okay. There are people who don't mind at all. And are even willing to marry someone like this. Look, this is my fiance, Tsukasa.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tsukasa Iwasaki. Whoa, nice to meet you! I'm glad Katomi-san has met someone wonderful! Nevertheless, you said a lot of things about Katomi-san's face. How could you say things like that?
Well, you know, it has nothing to do with you.
The scar on Katomi-san's face is from helping me out 10 years ago, so it does have something to do with me.
Shota, it's fine. I'm working as a nursery school teacher now, and kids ask me about this scar all the time, so I'm used to it and don't mind it.
I must have caused you a lot of hardship after all.
No, it's not a hardship. Besides, I'm used to people being scared of me when they first meet me. You know? That's what I mean. I'm really okay with it. I'm always playing haunted house or monster with the kids, and the kids love me.
I'm sorry, it's my fault. I'm so sorry. Katomi desperately denied it when she saw Shota blaming himself, starting to cry. The commotion was causing a stir and drawing attention to the situation. Then, by coincidence, Chief Amano, who happens to be in the same department and in the same club, who's always being called handsome, came running up to her.
Shota, what's going on? You seem to be in some kind of trouble.
I met the person who saved my life a long time ago, but she went through a lot of trouble because of me. She was humiliated by that woman just now.
No way! That scar! Are you Katomi-san?
Yes.
She's my fiance.
What?
I can't believe it. The person who saved my brother's life is Iwasaki's fiance!
Chief Amano's brother, benefactor?
Yeah, she saved my life. But that woman has been shaming Katomi-san's face since a while ago. I started feeling bad.
Wait, no. I didn't know that Kotomi-san was Chief Amano's brother's benefactor.
Orizono-san, is what my brother's saying true?
No, listen.
Yes, it's true. She disgraced the face of my precious fiance.
Hey!
Orizono-san, I'm sorry, but can we please pretend that we never agreed to go out for drinks?
No, Chief. I think we got along pretty well.
I guess it was just my imagination. Seems we fundamentally disagree on how we think.
No. Iwasaki-san and I are able to joke around together. That's why I treated his fiancée the same way. It was just a joke.
We're not close enough to be able to joke around. You must be a devil to joke about something like that. I'm sorry, I can't, even if it was a joke.
Hey, Kotami-san, it was a joke, okay? You understand, don't you? We're friends, right?
Well, France is a little...
I'm sorry. Please stay away from Kotomi.
Orizono-san,
This is unsightly, so please refrain.
Chief Amano, but Chief Amano,
No further words need to be said. I don't want to hear it. Morizono-san, who was dumped once and for all as everyone in the club watched, ran off screaming and crying. There was a buzz, but the barbecue continued thanks to Chief Amano getting things back in order. And Katomi and the Amano brothers were happy to see each other again after a long time, and we talked a lot.
Shota, you've really grown up. I wouldn't even notice if we passed each other.
I was in elementary school back then. I'm 19 now.
You're still a kid though, aren't you?
Don't treat me like a child. This led to the four of us seeing each other after that, and remained close in both our professional and personal lives.
Hey, what's the matter?
I gotta get on a plane for work. I've never been on one before. I'm Koki Saijo. I had to go on a business trip, and I was flying for the first time ever.
Oh, wait, you've never been on a plane before? No way!
Nope. I mean, think about it. It's a massive chunk of steel. How does it even fly? It makes no sense. If a boat sinks, I can swim, but if a plane falls, I can't fly. Miho, I'm serious.
Sorry, no worries. I've been on a plane many times, but I'm fine. See?
Oh, really?
Yeah, planes aren't really that special these days. Sometimes I use it to go shopping.
What? Wow, I had no idea. But doesn't that get expensive?
Oh, it's fine. I got a raise, and plane tickets are pretty cheap these days, so...
Oh, I see. This is Miho, my girlfriend. We were getting married next year. She was a pretty outgoing person, but I had no idea she took plane rides to go shopping. Maybe that's where she got that nice shirt she's wearing. Then, a few days later, it was time to go on my business trip. I was terrified, but Miho was laughing at me.
You'll be fine.
I left a will, just in case.
You'll be fine. Good luck with work. Love ya.
Yeah, pray for me.
You're not gonna die.
Ugh. I had to stop at the office first, though. I had a meeting with my boss. What's wrong? You look terrible! Well, it's my first time getting on a plane, so... Ah, I see! This must be exciting then. Enjoy Okinawa! Yeah, looking forward to it. We were opening a new data center in Okinawa. This was a big project for us. My boss was counting on me. So I manned up and headed to the airport. But then... What the? Why is Mio here? And who is she with? She's cheating on me! This can't be happening! I gotta say something, but I can't get up! The plane has been shaking non-stop. I was terrified out of my mind. I was this close to throwing up, and now this? I don't know what to do anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's some turbulence up ahead. Please, fasten your seatbelts.
What? No! I'm gonna die!
It's fine, don't worry. It'll be over soon.
Thanks. The nice lady next to me tried to comfort me. A few minutes later, the plane stopped shaking. I was feeling much better. Sorry about that. This is my first time flying.
Oh, I see. That must have been scary.
Yeah, I thought we were going down, and, my fiancé, she's sitting over there, and I think she's cheating on me. I'm losing my mind here. I mean, look at them. Hey, I know. Can you take a picture of me? Make sure to get them, too.
Okay.
If I was on the ground, I'd go talk to her right away, but I was on a plane, so... I didn't want to cause trouble. I talked to the nice lady next to me to distract myself. Then, a few hours later, we landed. I got my stuff and got in line to get off the plane. We're gonna have a long talk about this once we get home.
What? Koki! Oh, why are you here? I thought you left first thing in the morning.
I had to stop by the office first. Is this your boyfriend? You two are going to Okinawa as well? What are the odds?
No, he's just a friend, and...
But he was kissing you!
What? No, he wasn't. You must be seeing things.
I saw it too. What's wrong with you? You should be ashamed of yourself.
And I also took pictures, so I'm gonna send them to your parents too. That should be interesting.
What? Why didn't you tell me you were going to Okinawa?
You never asked.
Koki, let's talk about this. Come on.
You all right?
Yeah, sorry. Thanks for the handkerchief. I'm gonna wash it and return it to you. May I get your number?
Okay, thanks. Here's my card.
Detective agency?
Yeah, the guy your fiance was with. I was tailing him. His wife hired me to look into him and... Yeah, so, can I get that picture too? And, if you want, wanna grab dinner together? I've never been to Okinawa before, and it'll be nice to have some company. Unless you got other plans.
Oh, sure. Sure thing. Why not? Her name was Sayatome. She kept me company during the business trip. If she wasn't there to help me through this, who knows what could have happened. A week later, I was back home. I decided to end things with my fiance.
What have you done? I'm so ashamed of you.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Shame on you!
Well then, it's settled. Are you gonna sue her for damages?
Want me to call my lawyer? Yeah, that'll be great.
Wait. My boyfriend's wife is suing me too. I don't have that kind of money. Koki, please.
Are you being serious right now? You knew this was gonna happen if you got caught. It's too late for apologies now.
I'm sorry.
The guy she was with, it was her boss at work. They both got in a lot of trouble after that. A few weeks later, I contacted Miss Sayatome to give her back the handkerchief she lent me.
Of course. Hey, did you hear about them? They both had to quit their jobs, but they broke up. I guess they weren't meant to be.
Oh, I see.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. It's just that I returned the handkerchief to you, so I guess this is it. I'm just a bit sad, that's all.
Oh, you're sweet. It's cute. We can still see each other. If that's okay with you.
What? Of course! We became good friends after that. The last few months have been a mess, but I was really glad that I met her. I guess everything worked out. A few months later, we started dating. We both liked to travel, so we went on vacation together once a month. And I was no longer scared to fly. Now we're talking about where to go on our honeymoon. Can't wait! I'm Haruto Nakajima. I'm 27. I met my girlfriend Kaori back in college. We've been dating for 5 years now. One day she said she wanted to move in with me.
Lately, you've been really busy with work and stuff, so, but then I thought, why not just move in together?
Oh, you sure?
What? What's the matter?
Nothing, but when I'm home, I'm always exhausted, so I'm just letting you know.
Oh, that's fine. I love you, Haruto. No worries. I get off work earlier than you, so I'll do things around the house. What do you think?
That'll be great! Thank you! Let's give it a shot then.
All right, this is gonna be awesome! Thank you, Haruto!
When we first met, she wasn't that interested in me. I was the one that asked her out, but now she was all over me. And so, a few weeks later, we moved in together.
Hey, you want dinner or a shower first?
Oh, sorry, I already ate. I had a meeting with a client. I should have called. I'm really sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, next time, please call.
Yeah, I'm gonna shower.
Okay, I'm gonna eat. Haruto, you're going to bed already?
Yeah, I'm exhausted. Sorry.
Okay.
I worked for an ad agency. It was my dream to work in the ad industry, but all the major companies rejected me. I got my current job a few weeks before graduation. It was a small company, but there was always a lot of work to do. Some days I couldn't even go home. They worked me like a dog. But it was work, so I had to tough it out. And Kay already knew that, but...
Hey, you haven't been home in 3 days. Where have you been?
Huh? I told you I was working. I've been sleeping at the office.
But I've told you to come home. I've been waiting for you. You can't keep doing this to me, Haruto.
I'm sorry.
You don't have work tomorrow, right? Can we spend time together?
Actually, I gotta work. I just came back to get some clothes and stuff. I'm really sorry.
You don't want to spend time with me. Is that it?
What? No, that's not it at all.
Then come home. I don't care how late. I'm worried.
Okay. She kinda changed after we moved in together. She was starting to get really possessive. She wasn't like this before. Maybe she thinks I'm cheating on her or something? Then a few weeks later, I finally got a day off.
Haruto, what do you want to do? It's your day off.
I don't know. Let's just chill at home.
Where are you going?
Huh? To the convenience store?
Do you have to go there by yourself? Can I come with?
What's up with her? She thinks I'm up to something. She started tracking my every move. And whenever I came home late from work...
Why are you so late? Are you sure you're working?
What? Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's nothing I can do. And when my college called me on the weekends...
Why are you talking to your colleague? It's Sunday. You said you had the day off.
I know, just give me a second.
I am going to break that thing if you don't hang up right now.
What?
Haruto, what are you doing? Open up!
Ugh, just leave me alone. I'm trying to work. She thinks I'm cheating on her? Why?
Why are you doing this? Come on, we can talk about this. Come out!
I think she lost her mind. I guess she was a jealous type. She wanted me all to herself.
Why don't you talk to me? I love you so much, Haruto, please!
I can't take this anymore. That's enough. You probably think I'm cheating on you or something, but I'm not, okay? I got a lot of work to do. I can't keep doing this. If you can't trust me, then get out. I was starting to lose it. I raised my voice at her, but then...
No, that's not it at all.
What? But then...
You know Ushio. He used to work with you.
Ushiro? Oh yeah, but he quit like 4 months ago? He taught me everything from the start. I really looked up to him. I was really upset when he told me he was quitting.
Yeah, him and I used to go to college together.
Huh?
I met him the other day at a class reunion, and that's when I learned that he worked with you. He didn't know about us, but anyways, he told me about your company. Work conditions are terrible, right?
We don't even have time to eat lunch. Most guys quit after a week or so I'm still the youngest one there. And they make me do all the work.
Oh no.
We gotta meet our quota every month, and if we don't, they don't even pay us. I should probably quit.
Haruto never told me any of that. I knew he was busy all the time, but I had no idea.
He probably didn't want to worry you. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But if you really care about him, you should pull him out before it's too late. I'm probably gonna quit soon, but your boyfriend, he said it was his dream to work in the ad industry, so he probably won't quit. I asked him if he wanted to quit with me a couple times, but he always said no. And now he's gonna be all by himself. I'm worried about him. He should quit before something happens.
Thank you for telling me all of this. I'll talk to him.
Tell him to give me a call sometime.
Okay. You said you've always wanted to work in the ad industry, so I wanted to be supportive. That's why I suggested that we move in together. But you're pushing yourself too hard, Haruto. You have to quit. Please.
So I had this all wrong. She was worried about me this whole time? Had no idea. Kaori, I'm so sorry. Kaori, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry I yelled at you. I had no idea.
It's okay. Come here. It's gonna be fine, okay?
Yeah. She was right. I was pushing myself too hard. I decided to quit. It was for the best. Then I called Yushiro. He started his own ad agency. He asked me to come work for him. Well, I mostly do online ads. It might take some time to take off, but I'd love to have you on board. Seriously? I'll be honored to work with you, but you sure? Of course! I know how good you are at this. Things got much better after that. I could finally breathe. Life was good. And it was all thanks to Kaori and Mr. Yushiro. Kaori, will you marry me?
Of course.
She meant everything to me, and I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her. I'm gonna make her the happiest girl in the world.
My name's Atsushi Nose. I'm 20 years old and in my second year of college. I've been living alone since I started college, but since last week, my best friend started suggesting we room together. It's definitely cheaper than living alone, right? Yeah, I'm glad it's not a studio, so we have separate bath and toilet. And I'm also glad the kitchen is bigger. I went to university and Kakeru went to a vocational school. Even after our paths diverged, we remained close enough to hang out once a week, and living together was quite enjoyable. There's just one problem. Atsushi, you don't have to cook dinner again today. The girl said she'll bring it for us. What? She does that every day. It really helps. I haven't spent any money on food since I moved here. Right.
Excuse me.
This is my room, so come on in.
Kakeru, I made dinner for two, like I promised.
Thanks. Kakeru has always been really handsome and popular with women. I, on the other hand, have never had a girlfriend yet. Atsushi, here's your dinner. I'll put it in the fridge, so eat it when you get home from your part-time job. Okay. Thanks. I'm going to work then. Yeah, see you later.
Kakeru, hurry.
Overwhelming sense of defeat. Our parents pay the rent for me and Kakeru, but other than that, I have to support myself, so I work at a local convenience store 4 times a week, and Kakeru works at a fancy bar in town a few nights a week. Well, we're made differently, our faces. I've been to Kakeru's part-time job for a drink a few times, but it's way too fancy for me, it's hard to enter. That's why girls come to our house and visit Kakeru almost every day. And sometimes he even has 4 different girls come in at different times. I'm really grateful for the food they bring in, but... Nom 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 nom. And there's something I wonder about.
I'm gonna use your bathroom.
Oh, yeah. All the girls who come to visit Kakeru take a bath at our place, spend an hour or so in Kakeru's room, and then somehow come out extremely pretty.
Well, I'm going home. Thanks for today, Kakeru.
Yeah, call me again anytime. Is it love? Is it the power of love? Good-looking guys are different.
Excuse me.
Oh, welcome. Make yourself at home. Kakeru is very fashionable and cool in my eyes. He was always popular in middle school and high school, and is always surrounded by girls to this day. We're supposed to be the same human being.
I'm gonna borrow the bathroom.
Yes, go ahead. It's a painful sight for someone who's never had a girlfriend. However, such things have been going on almost every day for 3 weeks ever since we started living together. Just because our parents aren't here, this was too much. Kakeru, I'm gonna be frank with you because we're best friends. Huh? What? With that in mind, that night, I decided to be brave and warn him. Every day a different girl comes to our house. Don't you think it's too much? Well, it's not like I'm jealous or anything, but... Huh? What is? Some days you have several people coming in. But I'm sure your love has a lot of power because you can make a girl so beautiful. What are you talking about? But as a man, I can't say that I'm happy about it. And I'm sure your parents would be sad. What is the power of love? I mean, it's not my place to say this, but I thought it would be better to love one woman as hard as you can. What are you talking about? Because every day a different girl comes to our house and do things in your room. And I don't think that's a good idea. Wait, what do you think I'm doing with the girls in my room? What? You know, that. No, you idiot. You know I'm going to college to become a hair and makeup artist. I do makeup and haircuts on the condition that they bring me food. Most of them are girls I met at the bar where I work part-time. But you and I both know that even if it's just to save money on food, it's pretty helpful. That's why all the girls who come out of Kakeru's room came out so beautiful. I finally understand, but at the same time, I'm so embarrassed that my face is almost on fire. Sorry! Did you think I've been having a nice time with the girls in my room for the past few weeks as we moved in together? Sorry! Because everyone comes out looking so beautiful! I thought it was the power of love. What kind of illusions do you have about love, Atsushi? Can't you even tell the difference between a bare face and a made-up one? Stop laughing! The guy who's as unpopular as me can't even tell if a girl is naturally pretty or she's pretty because she's wearing makeup. I rarely even get a chance to see a girl's face up close. People just come over to get their makeup and hair done before going on a date with their boyfriends or going out. It's good practice for me too, and it saves money. After finding that out, I've been helping Kakeru when I don't have a part-time job. Atsushi, hit up the iron. Yes! Indeed, in Kakeru's hands, all the girls became beautiful like magic. Girls take such a long time to prepare before meeting someone they like. And that effort alone is so cute. And then, 2 months after I started living with Kakeru, an exceptionally beautiful girl came to our house. She's so cute. I wonder if this girl is also a customer at the bar. If she's this cute without makeup, does she even need to wear makeup?
Is it okay if I come up?
Oh, please come in. Girls are so greedy.
Here's a meal.
Thank you. Maria, this is my room, so wait inside.
Yeah. Hey Kakeru. It's a little chilly. Can you lend me something to wear?
It's in the closet. Take whatever you want. Felt something off at this point. I feel like Kakeru was more comfortable and gentle to her than any of the other girls who always come over. Whoa! She's as pretty as a doll when she gets her makeup done and her hair set. Is this girl going on a date now too? There's no way she wouldn't have a boyfriend. I thought so, but...
I made some for myself, so can I eat it with you?
Atsushi, it's fine, right? Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, it's a feast. Looks delicious. I think this is the first time I've seen Kakeru looking so happy while eating their food. I wonder if he likes her after all.
Is it good? I'm glad.
Maybe I'm in the way. Atsushi, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, it's delicious. You're very good at cooking.
Really? I'm glad.
As expected, when you're as cool as Kakeru, the girls you fall for are cute too. She's so delicate. And it looks like I was right. That extraordinary pretty girl Maria started coming to our house several times a week from that day on. Sometimes she visited us when Kakeru wasn't home. Kakeru hasn't come home from school yet today, so you might want to come back in about 30 minutes.
Can't I wait in the room?
I don't think you should. I think it would be better after Kakeru gets back.
Okay, I'll come back.
It's not good for me to be alone in a room with a girl Kakeru likes. I wouldn't like it if it were me. I'm home. Oh, Maria came by just now. Yeah, she called me and said she'll be here soon. You could have had her wait in the room. That wouldn't be good. What? Why not? I wonder if it's like that when you're used to a woman like Kakeru. I wouldn't like it though. And even though Maria had her hair and makeup done by Kakeru today, she ate the food she brought with us again. You come to our house every day to get your makeup done, but do you not go anywhere afterwards even though you've become pretty?
What? Am I pretty? Would you like to go on a date with me then?
What? With me? No, I'm flattered, but it's just... I'm sure this is the first and last time in my life I'll be asked out on a date by such a cute girl, but this is the girl Kakeru likes. I can't.
I see. Okay.
What? Atsushi, why? Maria's not your type at all? I think she's pretty cute. No, it's not like that, but... Maria's a good girl. Why don't you at least go on a date with her? What? What kind of false bravado is that? You like her. No, that's not the point. The girl that Kaku likes are off limits for me. What? You like Maria, don't you? I didn't tell you because you told me not to. But she's my cousin, the same age as me. She's my mom's sister's daughter. She looks just like me, right? She looks more like me than any of my relatives.
I mean, I thought if you found out I was your best friend's stepdaughter, it would make it harder for you to reject me if I told you I like you.
What? Now that you mention it, I guess she does look like Kakeru. Atsushi, you came to the bar where I work a few times for drinks, right? Apparently, that's when she fell for you.
About 3 months ago, when I was crouching in front of the bathroom after drinking too much, you rubbed me back and...
Are you okay? I'm sorry. Oh, I think I remember. I was drunk too, so I don't remember much. Then she asked me for help.
I had Kakeru turn me pretty to show you, Atsushi. And Kakeru told me not to worry, saying he'd get in the way of Atsushi's love life.
I don't even have a love life worth disturbing. Is it possible you asked me to live with you so you could... Well, I thought it'd be fun to live with you, but it's also easy to keep an eye on you. But I didn't have to worry about that since on top of not being popular at all, you have no relationship skills, which started to worry me in a different way. Shut up!
Will you go on a date with me? I'll have Kakeru make me prettier.
No, when I first met you, I thought that if you were this beautiful without makeup, you wouldn't need it. I thought you were exceptionally pretty.
Then...
Please go on a date with me. Maria, Atsushi is the kind of guy who thinks he can do anything with love, so he'll probably make you happy. Don't say anything you don't have to! With my lack of relationship skills, Maria and I usually go to Kakuru's workplace for a drink on our dates. Kakeru also did my hair on days like that.
Your hair looks good today.
Kakeru did it. He also cuts my eyebrows all the time, so I get a lot out of living with Kakeru. I'm not good at organizing and cleaning either, so your tidiness always helps me out.
You guys are such good friends.
But you didn't let her in when I was gone because you thought I liked Maria, right? What? Yeah, I wouldn't want that if it were me, so... You really are my best friend. My name is Riku Morimoto. I work in the product planning department of Sekafushi Foods, a major food manufacturer. I'm currently finishing dinner at my favorite restaurant near my house. Today's presentation didn't go well at all. Today, I gave a presentation on a new product at a product development planning meeting. However, I was beaten down by comments saying, it's weak, mediocre. Anyone can think of this, and here I am. Why can't I come up with good ideas? My colleague Kajiwara and my junior Saito recently came up with a hit product. I want to create good products too. I'm supposed to love this job, but lately I'm not enjoying it at all. I can't come up with good ideas, and I've been in a complete slump.
Hey, Yukiko! My stupid son wants me to make him some food in his club activities. What do you think I should make? He raised the bar, telling me he wants me to make something that will surprise his friends.
Is he already in high school? Chef, I'm sure anything you make would be so delicious that everyone would be surprised.
Yukiko, thanks for the kind words.
That woman. I'm not familiar with her, but I guess she's good friends with the chef. You look like they're having fun talking all the time.
How about a rice ball capsule toy machine then? You find out what's inside after you take a bite.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm tempted to put in some crazy fillings for the jackpot and the worst prizes. But I don't know. Doing it for the kids I know well would be fine. But wouldn't it be difficult to do it for the whole club?
That's true. Then just make a salt rice ball taking allergies into consideration. Oh, and maybe draw a unique face on it with seaweed.
It would be fun to have rice balls lined up in a row all looking at them.
By the way, I'm throwing these ideas without thinking about how much work it would take. Sorry.
It's okay. It's fun. It'd be so much fun to make the faces look like manga characters.
Hey, they're talking like they're having so much fun. I want to join in the conversation. I mean, that woman's idea is so interesting. Is she a goddess of ideas? Is she a goddess? If I miss this chance, I may never see this woman again. With that in mind, I gathered my courage and moved towards the seat next to the woman. Excuse me, may I join?
Yes. Go ahead.
You were talking about something that sounded really interesting, so I wanted to join. Do you work for a food company or something?
No, I just like creative cooking.
I don't know. I feel like asking this person a lot of questions. I'm sorry for being so abrupt, but what is a side dish that you would like to have in your lunchbox?
A side dish? Well, the amount of food in a bento box is limited, so I'd be happy if it was full of things I like. Fried chicken, hamburger steak, croquet, sausage and stuff.
Sounds like it would be a lunchbox filled with brown.
It would be perfect if I could think of a nutritional balance and coloring, but I would be the most happy with a lunchbox full of my favorite foods. But it takes a lot of time and effort to make a little bit of everything to put in a lunchbox.
You're right. Even if you use frozen foods, it's hard to defrost them one by one. Wouldn't it be the best if there was a tray with all the items of food you wanted to put into the lunchbox so you could defrost them all at once? This woman's name is Yukiko Fukuhara. I was absorbed in chatting with Fukuhara-san. Fukuhara-san must really like eating. Listening to her, I was excited too, and interesting ideas kept coming to my mind. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for chatting with me.
No, it was fun for me too.
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna come up with a lot of new ideas when I'm with this person. I want to talk more. I would like to get closer to you.
What?
I'm attracted to you. Please go on a date with me.
What?
I asked Fukuhara-san for a date next weekend.
I've never been asked on a date by someone I've never met before. I'm so nervous. I did my best to dress up, but I wonder where we're going for the date.
Fukuhara-san, sorry to keep you waiting.
No, I just got here early. Please don't worry.
Fukuhara-san, you were very kind. All right, let's go on a date.
Yes. Where are we going today?
A dreamland where you can get anything you want.
A dreamland?
The supermarket.
What? The supermarket?
I took Fukuhara-san on a tour of the supermarket. We just looked at the products lined up there and talked. That alone was so much fun, and ideas for new products popped into my head one after another.
I don't know. This is not the date I was expecting, but it's fun, so why not?
Talking with Fukuhara-san made ideas come to me endlessly like a fountain. It's fun! It's fun to be with Fukuhara-san.
Morimoto-san? You seem very interested in food products. Do you work in that kind of business?
Ah, yes. I work in the product planning department of a food manufacturer.
Product planning department of a food manufacturer.
Yes! When I talk with you about food, I get good ideas. Thank you so much. Actually, the other day when I met you for the first time, I was really down because I got a lot of rejections for my presentation. But after listening to Fukuhara-san and the chef's story, I got energized. Talking with Fukuhara-san made me happy, and I forgot I was down at all. My motivation for work is also going up. I'm so happy to go on this date today.
I see. Morimoto-san asked me out on a date because talking with me gives him ideas for work. It's not like he has romantic feelings for me. Oh no. I misunderstood on my own. How embarrassing.
Fukuhara-san, what's wrong?
Oh no, it's nothing.
Fukuhara-san, that's not the kind of face you make when nothing's wrong. Suddenly, Fukuhara-san's face turned somber and I became worried. So I took Fukuhara-san to a nearby coffee shop. I'm sorry. Did I do something rude?
I'm sorry. It's not that. I misunderstood on my own. I'm so sorry.
What? About what?
I'm stupid, so I thought this was actually a date.
I thought it was a date.
It isn't, right? You just wanted to talk to me and look for ideas for work, right?
Oh. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that the date was at a supermarket.
No, if you're gonna talk about work, it's fine.
That's not it. I didn't ask you out for work. I'm really attracted to you. I genuinely enjoyed talking about food with you, so I thought we'd never run out of things to talk about if we went on a date at a supermarket. I didn't ask you out on a date for work ideas.
Are you sure?
Yes. You seem like you really like eating, and I thought it was really cute about you. And your voice is really soothing. Makes me want to listen to you talk all the time.
That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Is that so? I really want to keep talking with you. So, the ideas for work is a byproduct of it. I didn't ask you out on a date because I wanted ideas for work.
I'm sorry, I must have misunderstood you.
No. I'm sorry I got excited and chose the wrong date spot. And I'm sorry I misled you even more. But I'm sorry. It's true that it makes me happy being with you and coming up with good ideas.
Morimoto-san?
I was so focused on developing a blockbuster product that I forgot to think about creating something that would make people smile. I forgot to enjoy it and think about the people who eat it. It was you who reminded me of that. So my heart was taken by you, and I really wanted to get to know you. I like you, Fukuhara-san. I like you as a woman.
Are you okay with someone fat and plain like me?
Fukuhara-san, you're cute and shining. That's not true at all.
Thank you.
This is how Fukuhara-san and I got into a relationship. By the way, Fukuhara-san is the daughter of the sister of the owner of that restaurant, and the chef teases us every time we go.
Listen, if you make Yukiko cry, I won't let you get away with it for free.
I would never do that. Furthermore, when I learned that Fukuhara-san runs a lunchbox shop that serves creative cuisine, I became even more excited. Now we cook together as I think of ideas for the company, and Fukuhara-san thinks of dishes to serve at the restaurant. This has become our hobby and purpose in life. Thanks to meeting someone with whom we can talk about the same interests, we both truly enjoy our work.
I'm Mizuki Shirai. I'm 30 years old. I've always had a lot of friends, but I wasn't really close to any of them. I had a few girlfriends too, but it never lasted for more than a few months.
Mizuki, did you really love me?
Huh? Of course. Why do you ask that?
You're just so cold. I don't know. You say you love me, but it just doesn't sound like it.
Oh, sorry.
You're a good guy, Mizuki, but you won't let me in. We went out for a few months, but you still feel like a stranger to me, and I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too? Thanks for everything.
Bye.
When my last girlfriend left me, she said the same thing as my other girlfriend who dumped me earlier on. I truly loved them, I really did, but I guess I just had trouble letting people in or something. Shirai, we're launching a new line of paint. Can you update the website? Sure. Oh, and I received an inquiry about the other product of ours, and I'll take a look at it. Oh, thanks.
Shirai is always so busy. Hope he's okay. Yeah, he's always helping people out. He's such a good person.
I was socially awkward, but at the office, I got along with my colleagues pretty well. I work at a company that makes school supplies for children. There were about 30 employees here. I loved work. I felt accepted here. People depended on me, and I liked that. It's almost 5. How's everyone doing? Damn it. I was just ready to go home, too. What happened? I got a new inquiry from a client. I want it by tomorrow. Oh, no problem. I'll handle it. You sure? You helped me out last week, too. I feel bad. But your wife just had a baby, right? It's fine. Go home. Be with your family. Thank you so much.
Is Shirai need any help?
No, I'll be fine.
But you'll have to work overtime.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm single and I live by myself, so there's no reason for me to go home early. You should get home before it gets dark.
Okay.
Shirai's a good guy, but I don't know. It's a bit awkward talking to him.
Yeah, I felt that too. It's like he's trying to keep people away by being so friendly. Shirai, are you busy today?
The next day, I did the same thing, helping out my colleagues with their work so they could go home early. Huh? I'm fine. Do you need help with anything?
Oh, it's not that.
Hello? Sekifushi School Supplies. This is Shirai speaking. How can I help you? Shirai's such a good guy. Why does he like to help others so much? I don't get it. Whatever. Fine by me. Yeah. What does he do in his free time anyways? It's like work's all he's got. I kinda knew how my colleagues felt about me. I was just a convenient guy you can dump your workload on. Nothing more, nothing less. They all liked me, but none of them were my friends. I didn't even know how to make real friends anymore. But I was fine with that. It was nice to feel needed, so...
You've been working too much. You gotta get some rest.
But then I collapsed from overworking. How long do I have to stay here for?
Doctor said 2 weeks.
Oh, I didn't want to miss work, but I had no choice. I was worried, though. What if they fire me for this? I can't miss 2 weeks of work. But then... Shirai, you doing okay? We just heard. I'm fine. Sorry for the trouble.
Don't worry, get some rest.
Yeah, we got your back. No worries.
Shirai, you okay? How are you? You need anything?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks.
I didn't know what you like, so I just brought some books and stuff. Here you go. This one's a quiz book. Hopefully they'll help you kill some time. Quiz book? He needs to rest his brain. Huh? Oh, right.
Not sure why, but my colleagues came to see me almost every day. I wasn't even that close to them, but they all cared about me.
Hey there. Here, I got your laundry.
Oh, thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. This was Kurihara. She came almost every day and helped me out. But hey, I don't want to be a burden on you. If you don't want to do this anymore, it's fine.
Oh, no worries. I did my dad and brother's laundry when I was young, so I'm used to washing men's clothes. No worries.
Okay. Thank you. I wanted to get back to work. People needed me. 2 weeks later, I was finally let go. But the doctor told me to stay at home for another week. Then, one day, I fell down some stairs and ended up in the hospital again. What now? I'm gonna miss work again. I'm finished. It's over. I'll probably get fired. But my colleagues came to visit me at the hospital again. Then, a few weeks later, I was finally let go. In total, I missed 2 months of work. Oh, I barely made it on time. Everyone's probably here by now. I hope they're not mad at me. I better apologize to them for all the trouble I caused.
Welcome back, Shirai.
Huh?
It's good to have you back. Come on, guys, we're going to celebrate tonight. Let's get to work so we can get out of here.
Got it!
Celebrate? It's fine, really.
Huh?
For the last 2 months, all I did was cause you guys trouble. I'm really sorry. I'm just glad that you didn't fire me. Again, I'm really sorry. What are you saying? You're an essential part of this company. What are you apologizing for?
Yeah, you're always helping us out. Stop apologizing. Is Shirai, you okay?
Sorry, it's just that, everyone's been really nice to me recently, and I'm just really happy, that's all.
Huh? I thought I was always nice to him.
I wasn't even that close to you guys, but still, you came to me almost every day.
Well, I mean, we don't hang out outside of work or anything, but...
I wanted to become friends with you, though. Huh? Yeah, same here. You're really good at this job, and you're a really nice guy, too.
Yeah, and you're always helping people out. I look up to you. A few months ago, my kid got hospitalized, but I was able to go home at 5 every day because of you.
Yeah, when I had a family emergency, you filled in for me. Yeah, we wanted to ask you to join us for drinks and stuff, but...
We didn't know if you were interested, and...
Sorry, I can be pretty awkward.
No, that's not what we mean. Yeah, we just couldn't tell how you felt. You never talk about yourself. You realize that?
Huh?
I've been thinking, we have no idea who you are or what you like because you never talk about yourself, ever. That's why we didn't know how to be friends with you.
That's true. Makes sense.
Yeah, all he talked about was work, and he never talked about himself. So tell us more about yourself from now on, okay? We all want to be friends with you.
I see. I had no idea. I thought they didn't like me, but it was me. I was the one shutting them out. I thought it was the other way around, but I was wrong. It all makes sense now. Thank you, everyone. Of course. And hey, while you were gone, our company almost went out of business. Don't leave us like that again, please. We need you. Take it easy from now on, though, okay? Yes, sir. That night, we finished work at the Bell and went out for drinks. They all wanted to know more about me. It was kind of embarrassing, but it felt nice.
Shirai?
Kurihara, hey, thanks for today. And thanks again for helping me while I was in the hospital. You really...
Shirai, listen.
Yes?
I like you.
Huh?
I've always liked you. I've been meaning to tell you, but I didn't know how. Then you got hospitalized, and it helped me to get to know you better. So, what do you think? Want to give this a shot?
Okay. I kinda liked her too. I had a good feeling about this. 2 years later, we got married. I also got a big promotion at work. I was now the manager. Life was good.
Shirai is so nice and brilliant. He's amazing. Yeah. The girls at work are all over you. I don't like it.
Oh, don't worry about that. They don't stand a chance against you, babe.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.